Good morning. Today, I want to talk about something we all admire but sometimes misunderstand: courage. Many of us think courage is only for heroes in movies, soldiers on the battlefield, or people performing amazing feats. But in reality, courage is all around us, in small, in everyday actions. Yet, true courage is quieter, subtler, and far more profound. It is the strength of the mind and heart that persist in the face of fear, adversity, and doubt. It is the inner force that moves us forward even when the world conspires to hold us back. The mind's courage manifests in everyday acts of bravery. When storm winds howl and the world seems perilous, yet one instinctively reaches out to help another. That is courage. When fear steals one's breath, yet a person still takes the next step towards their goal. That is courage. It is not the absence of fear, but the ability to act despite it. Courage is the bridge between fear and action, the quiet determination that allows us to rise when circumstances would have us fall. True courage also transforms obstacles into opportunities. When the world throws stones of insult or criticism, the brave mind does not retaliate with anger. Instead, it gathers these very stones and builds something meaningful: a metaphorical temple, a bridge, or a path for others to follow. This creative courage, the courage to endure, adapt, and build, is what shapes lives, communities, and even history. It is not a fleeting emotional surge, but a sustained force that converts adversity into progress. Courage is not an empty sound or a fleeting display of power. It is not a heroic cry or a momentary rush of adrenaline. Rather, it is the roar of truth rising from within, a steady energy that breaks barriers and constructs bridges where none existed. It is a silent defiance of fear, the willingness to act rightly even when outcomes are uncertain. The essence of courage lies in this quiet, deliberate power, the ability to confront reality, persist through challenges, and transform obstacles into stepping stones. Poets and philosophers have long described courage as a spark that lights the human spirit. It is a flame that refuses to die, even in the fiercest storm, the whisper that dares to speak the truth. When the world demands silence, the wings that lift us when the world says fall. In every act of courage, from saving a life to pursuing a dream against all odds, the mind and the heart reveal their extraordinary strength. Courage also appears in the moments of failure. Imagine preparing for an important exam, working hard for weeks, but still not getting the grade you expected. Many would feel defeated and give up. But a courageous mind studies again, learns from mistakes, and keeps trying. That is courage, turning obstacles into opportunities and refusing to be stopped by fear or disappointment. Even in adult life, courage shows itself in everyday choices. Speaking the truth when it is hard, helping someone in need, or even trying something new that you never would have done before. Courage is not about shouting, fighting, or showing off. It's a quiet strength that keeps you moving forward, builds bridges over problems, and creates hope. So, how can we practice courage? Start small. Stand up for someone who needs help. Try something new if you are afraid of falling. Keep going when life doesn't go as planned. Every act of courage, no matter how small, shapes us and the world around us. Courage is in the child learning to ride, the student standing up for a friend, the person trying again after failure. Courage is not loud, it is steady, it is thoughtful, and it is powerful. So, let us all practice courage in our daily lives because in those small acts, we become stronger, kinder, and make the world a better place. So, let us rise with courage in our mind, strength in our step, and hope close behind. Face every fear, every fall, every fight. Turn every dark moment into our own light. For courage is quiet, but its power is true. And the world grows better because of you. Thank you. Hope you have a lovely day ahead. Until then, take care. Let's meet again in another video. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Take care.